Yo, what's going on, fellas? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Listen, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a controller tip or a controller skill that you have to know. This absolutely changed my gameplay, especially in box fights and fights that I'm really up close with. So make sure you watch the full video through since this is a shorter one. It helps out the channel a lot. With all that being said, let's go and hop right on into the video. Alrighty boys, I'm gonna start and explain what this controller tip is. I seriously think this is one of the most important skill sets to have on controller and to engrave into your brain whenever you do this. And it's to reset with your map out. Now, why would you want to reset with your map out? If you do an edit, you can just edit and reset while looking at this wall, right? Well, the reason is because if you have a hard edit like this and you go to reset it, you have to look all the way over here, right? And let's say we have an opponent in this box. We do an edit like this, or we do an edit like this, and they're in this corner, then you got to look right here, right? And this little movement for controller can actually be a lot. So for an example, if you have an opponent in this corner and you go to reset this wall right here, you have to take your crosshair off of your opponent to come and reset this wall. And it makes an even bigger difference when you have an opponent in your box right here and you have an edit just like this that's all the way open, because if let's say we shoot the opponent and then we go to click the reset, we have to look all the way over here, right? Well, we can just take our map out and hit reset right after we take a shot. And this is what that looks like for an example. Now, there's a key setting that you have to have on if you want to be able to do this correctly. So come to your settings and you want to go to the game settings right here. And it's this one right here, reset building choice. And what this setting does is make sure that it always has your wall out whenever you pull your map out. Because if you had your floor, right, and you wanted to edit a wall like this edit right here from the example earlier, if you wanted to edit this wall closed, right, but it had your floor out, you can't edit it. You'll edit one of these, right? Even if you're not looking at it, you always have to make sure you have your wall out, and that's why that setting is so important. And nowadays, a lot of players are getting really good at fighting from two boxes away, right? So if you have an opponent in here, right, and you know you're taking shots or whatever and you want to edit this wall, it just makes so much more sense to pull your builds out, because first of all, you can defend yourself by holding your wall bind right after you reset, and that's the first advantage. But the second advantage is if you're right here and you can't reset this wall even if you aim at it, right? But if you pull your builds out, you can still reach that edit. And just because it can be really confusing for some people, I'm gonna kind of break it down step by step. So let's say we edit this wall just like this, and our opponent is on this side of the box, right? Then let's say we take a shot and we want to instantly reset. So the buttons you would press right after this, even while aiming down, is your build mode bind, which is my down left stick, and then you want to press your edit button, which is on the back of my controller, then reset, then confirm really quickly. Now here's a few examples of me while fighting an actual opponent. Now this will be a good reference for what I'm talking about and how you can actually use this in game. But yo boys, if you enjoy short tutorials like this and you want to see more, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. It lets me know that you guys really do enjoy these vids. And yo, shout out to everybody that commented the keyword in my last video at the very end. I seriously appreciate you guys watching the full video. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And also, if you watched this far into this video, you would definitely enjoy this one in the top right. So go ahead and click it and I'll see you in there. Much love, boys. Peace out.